birds, welcome to your Wednesday career message. So today we have a pick a career, as you can see, and we're taking a look if you are on the right path, okay? This could be about a decision, for example, if you're making a decision around college, if this is your career, if this is your right path when it comes to that. If you are already in a very solid and stable career, are you on the right path? Is there any block that you may need to overcome? And we're taking a look at all of that, okay? And yeah, we have 5 beautiful piles over here. We have this one, pile number 1, pile number 2. They all have pretty much the same colors. I promise I shuffled and I didn't handpick them, okay? But this is pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and number 5. All right, so if you like this type of content, if this resonates, don't forget to smash the like button for me to subscribe if you haven't already. And for private readings, the link is down below. If you would like a private message around career, for example, you can definitely check it out. And for weekly messages, we have that over on Instagram, okay? So, with that being said, take a deep breath, okay? Ground your energy, choose a pile, and I'll see you over there. Alright, my lovely pile number 1. So if you chose this shell over here, this is your reading. Let's get right into it. So I'm not going to specifically read shells today, but well, the hell, okay. I always say that I'm not going to do it, but then I always do it. So here we go. This remains very Empress energy when it comes to tarot. So you could be a Libra or a Taurus. I also get a little bit of Cancer energy from here. But this is all about beauty and peace. And honestly, it may not be around your specific career. I kind of feel like it's the place where you're headed. It's a lot of balance and stability. So I mean, so far, are you on the right path? It looks like you are. But it could definitely be your specific career. Maybe you are dealing with arts or with just something around beauty, and it could also be around helping other people to feel better. Could be maybe even a personal home interior designer, something like that. I do feel like you help people. I do feel like you bring peace to them, and you help them feel balanced with themselves and confident with themselves. So you could definitely be also around clothes or something. But let's see what your cards say. Woo, okay. This is going to be what is your career about, so you know if this is resonating or not. But yeah, so we have over here Destiny. So that's a pretty big yes. Are you on the right path? Yeah. Faith. And we also have impasse. So yeah, there's that thing of I do feel like you help people overcome their challenges, in whatever way it is. And I do feel like you bring them that faith of oh, okay, well, maybe this is not dead after all. Maybe this has a hope. Maybe this has, a way out, and I can overcome this. And I do feel like you bring people closer to their higher selves. Maybe literally spiritually, but I just feel like you bring them closer to who they truly are. That is so beautiful. I definitely feel like you make them feel more worthy of love, more worthy of having beautiful things in their lives, and you just make them feel again at peace. I just keep hearing that, at peace. I love that. 8 of Cups, and wait, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so you could definitely be a life coach, or that could be something that you wanted to do. And I definitely feel like whatever you do, it is something that brings people towards light. It brings people towards a new day, with this Ace of Pentacles especially, towards a new way of being, a new way of living too. So I do feel like you may be dealing here with lifestyles or, I don't know, just ways of living and being and existing, Wow, this is lovely. I love this. All right, so let's see over here what your current situation is, how you're feeling around this career, how you're feeling overall. We have the 7 of Pentacles, that is nice, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so I definitely feel like you're looking at, okay, I mean, things are growing, things are happening, but what's next? Come on, is this really going somewhere, or are we just playing around, Because especially if this is something new, or relatively this may be a new business or a new career, a new job. It could go back to like 1 year, that is how new it could be. And it is growing, but with the Seven of Pentacles, it probably is growing pretty damn slowly, and it may get a little bit frustrating from time to time. And I definitely feel like you are at a crossroads with this Two of Wands over here. Definitely feel like you are at a crossroads where, honestly, I do feel like better things are coming. I definitely feel like they are. But we do have here, like, of control. Everything is unfolding how it's supposed to. Do something that matters. And also look around, there's something you're not seeing. So I definitely feel that you have more impact on people's lives than what you think you have. And I feel like that should be already pretty much fulfilling and pretty life-changing, even for you. I definitely feel like you do so much, possibly, and you think that you don't do enough, and you probably think that, oh, but I can take this further, I can do more, with these Two Wands, and also with the Seven of Pentacles. I can accomplish so much more, I can do so much more for these people, and you should know that you already are doing quite big stuff, okay? With this destiny and faith, you are bringing hope to people, and hope is like, that is the only thing people need sometimes, okay? And it is such a small thing, but it's so big, okay? It's so big. And I feel like you have this thing of, but I can do more. You are doing enough, okay? You are doing enough. And when it comes to your specific path in career, in your specific journey, I definitely feel like you are being guided here, and you're being guided towards your destiny, okay? But let's look at the things that you're here to know, okay? So are you on the right path? Six of Pentacles. Yes, you are. And you are creating something that is so lovely and kind, and I definitely feel like it brings a new vibe to Earth. It gives, I just feel like you're creating here a whole new generation, and you're bringing so much balance and just beautiful things to light, and that is something that you should be really, really proud of, because I feel like whatever you're creating, you may feel like it's growing really, really slowly, but it is growing slowly in a very solid, stable, committed, long-term way, okay? So whatever you're creating now, it's going to be for the next 7, 10, 20 years, okay? It's going to be committed, it's going to be solid, okay? You're planting good roots. With the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you're creating really solid, good roots, okay? And that is creating a lot of stability for your career here. So, we have where are you headed. This is the Queen of Swords. So I do feel that you are headed towards a place where you are able to be straightforward. I also feel like a little bit with a kind heart, especially with this Cancer Empress energy, where you just create peace while being assertive. You just create love, and you still speak up when you have to. You still tell the nasty truth when you have to. You really know how to stand up for yourself while impacting people in a positive, kind way. And I feel like that is where you're headed. I do feel like you're creating a place, a career, where you are able to stand up for yourself and make yourself known while being respected and loved by everyone. You're not that nasty boss or coworker that no one stands. No, people actually do respect you a lot because you know how to say stuff, and you also know how to bring just love into, and love and fun, happiness, So what is the block here? The Two of Cups. That is interesting. What is your next action to take? And what is the advice here for you? So we got 3 twos. Man, gosh. So this could actually be, we actually have 4 twos here. But this could actually be around, you could have a partner, someone in your life that it's not that they don't respect or they don't approve what you do, but I feel like you would love a bit more understanding of your situation and understanding of your dreams, because again, especially if this is in the beginning, it may still be growing, and it may not be like this full thing where you're like rich. I do believe that you're getting there, but you're not fully blossomed, and you may feel a little bit of fear of like, how is that going to impact my relationship? How is that going to impact things moving forward? Like, am I going to create something solid? Am I going to create something good? You know, something that will allow me and my partner and my family to be healthy and okay. And I do feel like you are, you know. And with this, the next action to take is, again, you are at the crossroads where you can go back or you can move even further, and you can keep walking, keep fighting for this. And I definitely feel like you, like whatever decision you take, I do feel like it is going to be the right decision because you're doing it from a place of love, you know. And with the advice here, this could be around like a side hustle, and I definitely feel like that side hustle, it is the destiny, it is your right path, and whatever you're doing now, it is solid, it is good, but I don't feel like it's what it is, you know. Or it's like, if this is you're doing it already has a solid thing, I do feel like you're still in the transition where some stuff from the past may still be lingering, and you may still receive some opportunities from the past, and maybe you still do some other jobs to like get a little bit more money. It's time to like really balance stuff with this Two of Pentacles and really commit yourself 100% to this career, to this path. Believe in yourself, believe in what you do, because that will take you very, very, very far. Okay. So let's pull just a couple more cards here to clarify some stuff. Let me see here, that obstacle there, that block with the Two of Cups. Empress, yeah. You may need a little bit of encouragement from other people around you. You may need a little bit of, I don't necessarily feel like it's recognition and approval. It's just a confirmation. I feel like it's more of a confirmation of like, do you really trust in what I'm doing? Do you really understand what I'm doing? Do you really think that this is going to lead me somewhere, you know? It's almost like a confirmation what you need, and you should know that you are the only confirmation that you need, okay? What you tell yourself, that is the only thing that you need, all right? So let's see that Two of Pentacles in the advice. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, exactly. Is commit to your path. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, you're walking slowly but in a very good way, and commit to your path, commit to yourself, do the things that make you feel happy, do the things that make you feel fulfilled, and you're good to go, okay? You're good to go. And I definitely feel like you could be at this crossroads. You could actually be receiving an offer from a family member or something like that, and believe in yourself, believe in what you do, and by standing up for yourself and by creating good, healthy boundaries of like, this is my career, this is what I'm doing, this is what I believe in, you're choosing the path of, I'm gonna go far, you know? So let's pull here some final advice and messages from the spirit animals. We have Eagle, Ancestral Healing. Yeah, your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. We have Swan, Graceful Transformation. Yeah, soften your heart and find your flow. Llama, Soul Growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. And we also have the Chameleon, Soul Tribe. It is safe to be seen. And it is that thing. It's like, I do believe that you are on the right path. I do believe that you are creating something again. Very, very solid. I do feel like this is going to go for the next 20 years. I keep hearing 20, okay? And it's not that after those 20 years that this is going to die, but it's at the time, you know, the world is constantly changing, and when that happens, you may need to shift a little bit things. But I definitely feel like embrace your true transformation, because I do feel like you're transforming your life, you're transforming other people's lives. Don't forget that, and you are also transforming the way you see yourself and the way you present yourself to the world, okay? You are definitely growing, so embrace that journey, commit to that journey, okay? You are at that crossroads, make the decision of embracing who you are, and that is going to attract a lot of good people into your life, a lot of good offers into your life too, good clients that may actually become your friends, okay? And definitely heal that thing of maybe needing other people's approval, or still having your foot a little bit into the past, okay? But yes, you are on the right path here, pal number one, okay? So I hope this resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash that like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, pal number two, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this guy over here, this is your reading, you're in the right place. And well, let's actually start with the shall we? So I do feel that you may have your own business, or if you don't have your own business, you may actually be a freelancer around music or just arts in general. Maybe you're selling your work. I'm also getting photography. That is interesting. But you don't have to be, though. I do feel like you are in a place where you are in charge. You could actually be leading that way. You could be going to a place where you get a promotion. You'd be going to a place where you actually are in charge of this career or are in charge of a team of people. Okay, this for me, it's very Emperor energy, so it's Aries energy, but you don't have to be necessarily an Aries, okay? It's just the energy that your career is taking, and Aries, he's a leader, okay? He's a freaking leader, and he's going places. So let's see what your career is about. So you know if this is resonating or not. We have Miracle over there, we have Complacency, and we have despondence. So I definitely feel like you bring light to people and you help them like survive tough times. So yeah, it could definitely be like, for example, music, where music does really help people to feel better about the situations. It helps them feel understood. But whatever you're doing, I do feel like you bring, and with this light, I just feel like it's about that leadership where you tell people where to go. You help people see, okay, this is the path where we need to go, guys, and people just follow you very naturally. And I definitely feel like you help people get out of this dark place, because this despondence is all about movement forward. And I actually, I have this deck for so long. This is the first time that I'm actually seeing this Empress energy of being pregnant with the world, being pregnant with Earth. That is very Empress, divine feminine energy, and this is very divine masculine. So it's through care, through that divine feminine energy, you help people grow, and the way you do that is through the divine masculine. It's like it's both at the same time, where you take charge with the care and the touch of the divine feminine, with that compassion and that love. Oh, I love that. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, the Ten of Wands, yeah, and the Hierophant. Wow. You could actually be like a family therapist or something. But again, you definitely like teach people how to make things work, how to keep pushing forward, how to not give up. You could be a therapist of some sort. It doesn't have to be family specifically, but you definitely help people create solid foundations and change their lives in a way to create more healthy balance. And again, you just bring them down that mountain and you're like, hey, good job. Nicely done. You done the work and now you get the reward. It was tough, but you're doing it, you know? And I definitely feel like you bring that hope and you bring that, okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep pushing, you know? And even if it's not specifically what your career revolves around, people do see you as an inspiration for that. Okay, through your work, like whatever you accomplish and whatever you do, people see like, wow, pal number two is really getting it. It's really like they're doing it. And you know what? I'm just going to do the same, you know? And it could be like, you could be creating a career that is nothing related with this, but just by doing that, you are inspiring others to follow their path, to accomplish things on their own. Okay, you bring a lot of like inspiration. That's really nice. So let us see where you are currently, what is your current feelings, how you're doing, and then we'll that way we'll probably already figure out if you are in the right path, but then we'll take a look at that specifically. So we have the King of Pentacles. Look at you. Wow, and the Page of Swords. So with this Page of Swords, you could be communicating and connecting with a lot of people. And I definitely feel like you may not feel that way, but people have their eye on you and have their eye on your work and the things that you do, because you are getting in touch with this King of Pentacles energy, super balanced. And again, he's a freaking leader, okay? You are definitely being a leader. People see that. People see your potential, and like wherever you are in your career, you're in a very stable place. And I kind of feel like it's not that it's comfortable, but I feel like you like it, and I feel like you don't hate it. you know, you probably would love a little bit more movement. I feel, especially with this Page of Swords, but I kind of feel like everything's going well. Okay, we have you are not alone. You're definitely being guided here. Yeah, a lot of groundedness, a lot of like, let me breathe, let me try and figure out what the next step is. A lot of planning, I feel, and we also have forgiveness. And with this forgiveness card, I do feel like it's about forgiveness to yourself. It's about you understanding that, okay, well, if something didn't go well, I'm going to try and learn from it with this Page of Swords energy, especially with these books over here, right? Let me try and learn from this situation. You could definitely be in college here. But I just feel like you are learning from life, and that is creating a very solid potential for you, okay? So are you on the right path? Temperance, honey, you are, okay? You definitely are. And it's that thing. I definitely feel like you're healing so many people, okay? With this temperance energy of heal, I definitely feel like you're healing a lot of people, and you're creating a lot of peace and stability in their lives, and you're bringing closure. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're bringing closure of some sort. I feel like it could be like closure of being close to them, of them feeling understood, of them feeling like, um, I don't know, they are not alone in this world. I do feel like you bring people together and you help them feel loved. You could definitely do that through social media, if not through your work specifically. But I definitely feel like you make them feel more at peace. So, where are we headed? Ace of Wands, baby, it's a new beginning here. Oh yes, it is. And more fire energy. We have a lot of fire here. It is a new beginning where I definitely feel like things are going to spark. You see how like there's all that fire like just exploding. I do feel like, and also this miracle is very similar. And I definitely feel like where you're headed, it's an explosion of energy, okay? An explosion of, also movement forward, because Ace of Wands, that is fast energy. And I definitely feel like things in your career are going to speed up to a point where you're like, okay, can you please slow down? Can we please like just trying to figure out things because of this King of Pentacles there? I do feel like you like things to be not slow, but you like to have your space to have it all figured out, And I feel like when this thing happens, you're going to be like, I don't know what I'm headed. I don't know what is happening. I don't know. And you could already start feeling that boiling a little bit and that coming in, because it's definitely coming in. And it could be quite fast, okay? But what are your blocks here, though? Justice, that is interesting. Your next action, 9 of Wands, okay? And we have for the advice the 7 of Cups. Really try to listen to your heart and be open to not knowing, okay? I feel like that is the biggest advice here, is be open to not knowing. Be open to just go with the flow and just go with your heart, just go with your intuition, because with this justice over here, I definitely feel like you're more on the feather side, you're more on the mind side, on the grounded side, and I feel like you need a little bit more heart, a little bit more emotion of just letting yourself go, of just, whatever wants to happen, happens. I don't really care, And that could be very difficult for you. But I definitely feel like not knowing would be very beneficial, because it will allow to for these opportunities to come in and for you to accept them. Because I kind of feel like when this opportunity comes in, you may be a little bit like, I'm not sure if I want to go for it, And it could be that promotion towards being in charge of a team. It could be like signing a deal or, signing a contract, anything. I do feel like that is going to be your sort of big break. It's going to push you forward to places that you can't even imagine. And I feel like you may be a little bit scared if you are not open to it. Okay? With this 9 of Wands, I do feel like it is time for you to look a little bit within And more than having the 3D, the outside world all figured out and your career all figured out, be sure that you have your emotions figured out. Be sure that you're confident in what you do, that you love what you do, that you believe in what you do, you know? I kind of feel like with this Nine of Wands, it's time for you to have a little bit of a pep talk with yourself. Okay? So let's clarify here a couple of things just so we can get a bit more information. Well, the Nine of Cups wanted to come out. This is wish fulfillment, baby. Yes, it is. Okay, it is wish fulfillment. And I do feel like you're accomplishing great things. Okay. So let me see that justice over there with the block. Tower. Yeah, it's like, you know, towers, they are built and shaky ground, and I feel like when you do something all mental and with, it's not that you're not doing stuff with emotion, but I feel like you're planning it out a little bit too much, you know, you're really trying to make sure that everything is fixed, and when problems show up, because I mean, houses, they most likely will get problems, okay? We all get problems, and I feel like you try to figure it all out, but when you don't go with the flow, you're not open to problems and you don't have that sharp mind. You know, you're using all the sharp mind, and when a problem shows up, you're like, oh, wait, I was not counting on that. What do I do now? You know, you could have the tendency to freak out a little bit. And so I definitely feel like it's time to let go a little bit and connect more with a passionate, like kind of Wands energy, you know, because again, you're in the King of Pentacles and you may need to go a little bit more into King of Wands kind of vibes, okay? So, okay, the Seven of Pentacles just fell to the ground, clarifying this Nine of Wands. So it's definitely about doing work internally, okay? I definitely feel like it's about doing work internally. So you have, and when I say internally, it may not be with feelings and emotions. For some of you, I do feel like it is, but it could be about having the rest of your life figured out, having like your relationships, having your lifestyle, for example. Maybe you're working a bit too much with this Eight of Pentacles. It's time to slow it down and take a little bit of vacation, or just connect more with people, you know? Take a look at the other stuff that makes life, okay? And really try to create some boundaries around work and career so you can live a little bit more, okay? And for the advice here, we have the Three of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Cups. So it's, again, sometimes things are not going to go well. Sometimes things are not going to go as smoothly as you would wish. So be open to it, because there is a lesson for you to learn there, okay? So let's pull some final, wow. Let's pull some final messages and advice here. Abundance. Dude, we have move with the flow of abundance around and through you. So there is that flow. But there is also abundance. So yes, you are on the right path here. We also have the Owl with sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. Yeah, it's about like, you know what? Hands up. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's being open to not having control. Okay, and I feel like that could be your issue here a little bit. All right. So really being open to like not knowing and to like freaking out from time to time. Because freaking out sometimes is good. It may not feel good, but it is good, okay? Because it teaches you a lot. So with this forgiveness, forgive yourself for whatever mistake you do, okay? Because you learn from that. Forgive yourself for whatever you didn't do. You learn from that, all right? So yeah, you are on the right path here, all right? Path number 2. So I hope this resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pal number 3. So if you chose this beautiful guy, this is your reading, and this is all about happiness, okay? This is very Leo energy. This is very like, woo, I'm living my life. And it could be referencing to your current situation, but it could also, I'm actually getting like a lot of parties. So I don't know if you go to a lot of parties. Maybe you're like a party planner or something. But I definitely feel like if this is not about your current situation, you're definitely headed there, okay? Where a lot of communication with other people too, a lot of socialization, a lot of connecting, a lot of networking, possibly again through parties or something like that. And I definitely feel like where you're headed is pretty damn beautiful, okay? Pretty damn beautiful. You could be a Leo, don't have to be. That is just the energy that is coming up. But let's try and figure out what is your career about, or what is that career that you're thinking about going towards is about. So you know if this is resonating or not. But we have expansion over there, we have acceptance, and we have workaholic. And with you could actually be in like a catering situation. Maybe you're creating your own catering company, or you're working in one. But I am definitely getting like a lot of parties. Okay, you could also be an artist, definitely, because it's also about arts. But I just feel like you have a lot of work, and you have the opportunity or the ability, the skill to do all that work. You know, I do feel like you push yourself forward, and you push yourself to do a lot. You know, we have some Sag energy here with this expansion, and I definitely feel like you bring people together, and you allow them to grow and to have fun, and to just also accept who they are, and accept, like, forget a little bit about the world that they live in, and just be wild and free and just have fun. You know, there's like a lot of this freedom, and just let's just exist, you know, let's just have fun and live life. We have a magician, wow, and the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, talking about that independence and freedom, right? I just feel like whatever you do, you make people feel loved and cherished and pretty and confident, and like they can do whatever they want, you know? And even if it is like about party planning, it's just, I don't know, it's like they feel that they are in heaven. They feel like they are in the best place in the world. I definitely feel like you make people feel so good, and you make people feel so like in such a beautiful place. Oh man, that's awesome. So let's see here. What is your current situation? How you're feeling about this career? How are you feeling overall? And we may already see if you are in the right path or not. But we do have the Four of Cups here. Wheel of Fortune, okay. And the King of Wands, look at that. So yeah, we have that fire energy with Leo, Leo, Sag, or Aries. But even if you were not one fire sign, this is definitely the energy of like going forward and just taking action towards stuff, just feeling that passion, just going with whatever feels right. You know, I kind of feel like you have been for some time waiting for opportunities to come up, or waiting for the right time, something like that. And I definitely feel like the wheel is turning either divinely or even with yourself, especially with this King of Wands. You may be taking action towards this career, towards this project, or whatever it is. And I definitely feel like you're feeling empowered because of it, you know? I kind of feel like there is not a third party here where you receive an offer and you receive something. I definitely feel like it's up to you here. I definitely feel like you're done being tired, and you're done being in a place where you don't like to be. Possibly this is talking about a past career or a past project that you were in, and you had enough, you know? Okay, let me just forget about it. I'm not happy there, so let me just move forward to another thing and towards this thing, right? And I definitely feel like you're feeling happier here, okay? Trust your spirit guides, or you could feel, wow, it's up to you, yeah. You could definitely feel happier if you take this step, okay? And again, with this, you have trust your spirit guides, and it's up to you. So again, you have that divine guidance, especially with this magician here. It's probably something that you have been manifesting, but it's also up to you to take that action and to move forward, okay? Wow, be unapologetically you, and something needs to end, yeah. So I do feel like you're definitely on a shift between a career that you didn't like at all, or it wasn't fulfilling anymore. And I feel like now you're putting an end to it, and you're doing what makes you feel you and makes you feel alive and happy, you know? So let's see. Now the big question that we have been asking, are you on the right path? I do believe that you are, and you are. Yeah, Hierophant. Oh man. And you're creating something so solid and so beautiful, okay? Whatever you're creating, it has stable root because you're doing it with so much love and you're doing it with so much belief. I feel like you're not just doing it because you're tired. You're doing it because, you know what, it's time for me to believe in my dreams. It's time for me to be independent. It's time for me to free myself and to just start having fun. I want to like going to work. And I feel like in whatever path or whatever situation you were, or you're still on, because I kind of feel like you were in the transition stage, whatever you were in, it's like you would wake up every single day and we're like, oh, here I go again. And with this, I definitely feel like you're getting motivated and you just love working. And especially with this workaholic, you probably in your previous career would stay up late or would do more hours than what you were supposed to, and you would hate it. You would just do it for the money and just like, okay, I hope I'm gonna be rewarded for this. But now I feel like whatever you're doing, it's like you have your weekends full with work. You just work, and you're like, yeah, one more of that. I just feel like you get so excited. Again, if this is not happening yet, I definitely feel like you're walking towards that. It's that Leo, beautiful energy over there. Okay, so where are you headed, King of Pentacles? Oh my God, you could actually be a fire-earth cusp, because we got some Taurus energy here, and we have that Leo. So you could be like an Aries Taurus, a Sagittarius, or a Leo Virgo, okay? You don't have to be, though. I just feel like it's your both energies of the passion that you have for this, but also the groundedness and the stability of this Taurus energy of just feeling at home with what you do and feeling like it's your baby and you're taking care of it because you love it, And I definitely feel like you're headed on to this is amazing, okay? A lot of abundance. It's just, I just feel like you're going to be so happy and so proud of yourself. I also feel that you're just going to be proud of yourself. And I just feel like I actually feel like you may gloat a little bit. You may brag to your family and friends like, hey, see what I'm doing? You see that? I created that. I really feel like you're really proud of yourself, or at least you're headed that way, okay? But what are your blocks? Hermit, more earth energy here with Virgo. What is the next action to take? We have Chariot, and what is the advice? 3 Cups. Definitely have fun with what you do. And it's interesting that this 3 Cups, this energy of like going out to parties and stuff related to that is showing up in the advice. It's like, have fun, connect with others, okay? Get out of your house, because that is your block right now. It's this hermit energy. I really feel like you're so closed off in your house, and possibly you're in that workaholic space of like, I'm just gonna work. You could actually get a lot of good opportunities if you move forward, okay? And if you haven't really taken the chance, taking the risk to actually yesterday's Self-Care Tuesday message was about taking risks, so you may actually resonate with that. But if you haven't taken that turn of the wheel, if you haven't put an end to the previous career and just go towards something that makes you feel powerful, then it's definitely time to do that with this Chariot energy here. Okay, it's definitely time to move forward and to make things happen, because you have no idea what is about to happen, because it's pretty awesome, okay? It's pretty amazing. So let me just get some clarification here around this Chariot so we can get some more information. We have the Tower. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, for someone out there, this change hasn't happened yet, or it's still like you may be still considering it, you're possibly still going through like the process of like, how am I going to do this new career? How is this going to happen? Just do it. Okay? That is the next action. Just do it. Just freaking do it. Do it. Have you done it yet? Do it, okay? Because this is really amazing. All right? Let me actually clarify before we go to the final messages. Let me just clarify here. There's 3 Cups in the advice. You may actually have to do, maybe not, okay. I was actually going to say you may actually have not have, but you may actually have the opportunity to do a partnership, work with someone else. Be careful around that, okay? With this Nine of Pentacles especially, I definitely feel like you may be self-employed or creating your own business, and do it alone, okay? Because with the Seven of Swords, like, be careful about the people you let in. Be careful about the people you let advise you, because it's not that they don't have the best intentions, but they may not believe in what you want to do. And you are enough, okay? You are enough to believe in what you have to do and what you want to do, and that is it, okay? That is it. So let's pull some final messages here and advice for you. We have, sea turtle, conservation, make conscious choices. And the raven, wise woman, a change is coming. Dude, I love this. So definitely embrace that change. Do it because you want to, okay? Do it because you want to. And you may be a little bit afraid of like, oh, maybe this is just a phase. Oh, maybe this is just not working right now. Maybe next month it will start working, the career that you're in. Honestly, change, I feel like it's needed here, okay? Because I don't feel like you're being yourself. I don't feel like you're being honest with yourself, all right? So don't be afraid to take that chance. Don't be afraid to make that change, because it's definitely worth it, okay? You are on the right path here, okay? So, and I mean, Hierophant, number 5, 5s are about change. So change, do it, okay? Do it, just freaking do it. So pile number 3, I hope this resonated, hope it helped if it did. Don't forget to smash that like button for me to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 4. So if you chose this shell, this is your reading, and let's actually start with it. So your career may actually revolve around technology or communication even. If it is not about technology or any of that, then I do feel like you are going to receive some news and somewhere in time. I do feel like it's going to change something, okay? And yeah. But I definitely feel like there's something here around like technology, maybe social media even. That could be how this person or these people contact you, could be through social media. But I definitely feel like there's this thing about communicating with others. But let's hear here, what is your career about? Okay, so we can know if this is resonating for you or not. But we have over here enlightenment, victim, and wisdom. Okay, so when I saw victim, I immediately heard bullying, so cyberbullying. It could also be like around frauds or something. You could be going through that actually. And I am kind of getting like blog vibes. So you may actually, whatever you do could actually be like influencing other people to like fight their own. It could be something around like mental health. Getting a lot of information here, gosh. But I definitely feel like you could be something around like helping others to see things in a more positive, different way and help them create a better, healthy lifestyle. And with this wisdom, I feel like it's about like telling people that it's okay to not be okay and that it's okay to follow their dreams, even if things are not working out, that it's okay to go for it. I do feel like there's this thing of like advising others and helping others. You could definitely be like a spiritual guide or something. But like helping others see the good at the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel, and helping them overcome some more difficult situations. Okay, let's get some more information. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and Death. Yeah, going through transformation, helping them see again this light, right? When there's all this darkness and there's all this this jacket or this like thing covering this person. It's about being a light to others, being a guide, and just help them to have imagination. Because I feel like you could be dealing with people that just stop dreaming and just stop trying. They may have their walls quite up, especially if this is around like something to do with love. But they may have their walls quite up and be like, nope, I'm not gonna dream. No, I'm not gonna try. No, I'm not gonna do this. I feel like it's about showing people that not everything is lost. But let's see your current situation, and hopefully we'll already try and figure out if you are in the right path, okay? So we have here Tower and the Two of Swords. Okay, we have Meditation, Free Like a Bird, and Believe. Wow. Honestly, I feel like it's not that you are not on the right path, but I just feel like there's something here that may need to change, that may need to shift a little bit. Maybe the perspective or like the strategy. It could be like strategy. Because I feel like this, like the goal, the purpose is good. And I feel like that could actually bring you quite far ahead in life. But I feel like it's more around the strategy. Especially if this is around like social media, you could be blowing up quite soon, okay? Maybe you already blew up and things are kind of crazy. But I feel like it's around like expectations. It could also be around that. You could have this expectation of this is going to happen this way and this is going to happen this way. And maybe that is not totally how it's going to happen, and this is how it has to happen. Sometimes it's not, okay? And just be open to it. Oh, my candle just went out. I didn't realize that. Okay. But just release control a little bit. And also with that meditation, connect with your spirit guides, with that alignment, to connect with them through meditation and ask for help through there. Because I do believe that there are reasons here for you to believe, but there could be something that you're not totally seeing, and you may need to deal with it in a little different way. Okay? And it could definitely be around that cyberbullying. If you're going through that, or frauds, do your research. I feel like there's something here that you may not be totally aware of, and maybe you should be aware of. Maybe you should look at it. Okay? So, for the big question, let's see if you are in the right path or not. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So yeah, I do believe that you are in the right path. But again, I kind of feel like there is something that needs to be shift a little bit. I feel like there is something that needs to be taking a look at to be more grounded, to be more stable. And it could be like, don't ask for advice. That is something that I'm getting. Like, there could be other people. It's time for you to go solo. It's time for you to go your own way. You could be following, like, speaking of strategy, you could be following a strategy that someone did, that someone advised. Maybe that is not working for you, and maybe that is what you should change here, okay? Where you're headed, Two of Swords again. So yeah, I just feel like there is a third energy here that is sort of sabotaging things a little bit. And it's really time for you to look at it. Okay, what is the block? Seven of Swords, there we go. And maybe it's not a person, maybe it's a belief, especially with this victim here. And the Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. It could be a belief, it could be your belief system that is not that good. And you could feel like, maybe, I mean, that cyberbullying could be true, but... Or even if it's not cyberbullying, it could just be like bullying in your company, your boss not respecting you, your co-workers not respecting you. And the thing is, you don't need them for anything. I mean, your boss probably to pay you, but you don't need them to believe in yourself. And I feel like that is a little bit of your block here, is that you can't expect others to respect you and to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. I mean, that happens, yeah, but it's not them who's going to take things forward and who's going to move things and who's going to put things balanced. They don't have hands over your life. You have hands over your life. So it's important that you take your own path, and that again, you change things and you try new things. You're not afraid of doing that. You let go of the need of having everything under control, and you let go of the need of knowing everything, and just, be stupid. That wisdom is, it says that wisdom is the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. Sometimes you have to be stupid, okay? Sometimes you have to make mistakes. Sometimes you have to just be dumb. That is how you learn. Okay, you learn from your mistakes, and it's better if you learn from your mistakes and not and avoid them. At least that's my perspective. And even like, for example, talking about personal experience with this, I could have like there are some people that I do admire, and they do have courses around like strategy and how to move things forward. But honestly, I prefer to go and bump my head in a wall, and instead of having the path all laid out, because that way I can look at these beliefs. That way I can see what is working, what is not working, what is working for my business and what is not working and what isn't, and I can make my own path. And I kind of feel like something similar could be happening here and could be needed. All right. So what is the next step to take? 10 of Cups, and the advice here, Ace of Pentacles. So again, new beginning here. Okay, that is the advice. Go for new ways of looking at stuff. So again, I do feel like you are on the right path. I just feel like there's this little shift that may need to happen. Okay, and one big thing that just keeps showing up is that your intuition is your guide. You are your guide and no one else. Okay? And with this next action to take, with this 10 of Cups, it's just be happy with what you do. Do something that you love and do it with love, and you'll be safe. You'll be good to go. You'll be all right. All right, okay? So let's clarify here a couple of things. Let's see that Two of Swords, where you're headed. Chariot. Yeah, you know that's actually this one card in a specific deck that it says something like guidance, but where is it leading you? It's like you could be being guided through others. You could have all those things figured out, but like, is it really taking you where you want to go? Sometimes you have to actually take the wheel and be like, no, I want to go right. Everyone is going left. I want to go right. I want to see what's there. Take your own choices, make your own choices, go your own way, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Okay? Let me see the 7 of Swords. Knight of Cups, yeah. It's almost like you're following, and 7 of Swords is here again. It's almost like you're following other people's heart and not yours. So it's really time for you to do that. Okay? So let's see this 10 of Cups. Magician. Yeah, manifest what you want and not what other people want. Okay? Manifest in your own way and not in ways that people tell you to manifest. It's a little bit like meditation. Everyone talks about like sitting your ass down, closing your eyes and breathing. Maybe that's not the meditation for you. You have to go and find that out for yourself, And it's the same here. Whenever you see this like, I may be repeating myself, but this is so important because it keeps showing up, and it's like with big flashes, like, yo, this is important. Because like whenever something is easy, it's like, oh, you do this and you get instant money. Oh, you do this and you have everything figured out. Question it. Really? I'm not sure if that is gonna work, Look. And that blog situation, maybe you are reading a lot of blog posts, a lot of articles around how to do something, or like, for example, with meditation, if you read one post that says, this is the way to do meditation, question it. If you read a post that is like, all right, so you have this whole bunch of types of meditation, because there is a whole bunch of types. And that is the blog to trust. That is the blog to actually look for information, because they give you options. It is your choice, and it's not like something made. It's not like the perfect, the ideal thing, So that seems really, really important. Okay? So let's pull some final messages and advice here for you. We have Elephant, grounding, yeah, with that meditation. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. And we also have the Flamingo, unity at heart. You are being called to work on collective healing. And with this collective healing, when I was talking about those things of strategies and everything, I was also hearing society. So I do believe that it's around that. It's like, as you go your own way and as you do your own choices. And I do feel like by doing that, that could actually be something around your career where you inspire others and you give them options. You say, hey, this is all you can do. Choose your path, choose what feels right. You're already healing the collective energy, okay? You're already healing society to think differently, to not think on the easy, fast way, to think on the hard-working, open way, where you make your choices and you are allowed to be who you are and who you want to be, okay? So, pile number 4. I do believe that you are on the right path, but yeah. Okay, so if this was interesting, I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash that like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 5, last but not least, the candle is out, but it doesn't mean that you don't matter, okay? But if you chose this shell, this is your reading, and, well, let's actually start with the shell, shall we? So, you may actually be a starseed, okay? You may resonate with that, because this is my starseed shell. If you don't know if you are a starseed, then do a little research, because you may actually be. But usually starseeds, they don't feel like they belong here on this earth. They feel like they're alone, and they don't really feel... They feel like there's somewhere else where they can call home, and there's somewhere else where they are accepted, and they feel that... I don't know, there's something else, you know, you may have that feeling of there's something else. You may feel like you're not understood by your family and friends, and actually the friends that you meet may actually also be starseeds, or they are just part of your soul tribe, and those are the ones who actually make you feel accepted. And I'm talking about real friends, okay? Not talking about just those like transitional friends, okay? But how does this relate with your career? It's because your career is your divine purpose, okay? It's your life purpose, is your mission here on this earth as a starseed, and it could actually have to do with legal stuff, important stuff, you know, like maybe a politician, or maybe if we're being bold, maybe it's about being an astronaut. I'm actually not getting that vibe from this pile specifically, but if it is, take it however it resonates. It could also be around like childcare, you know, about making other children feel understood, and you could actually be not necessarily an orphan, but you could connect with those children a lot, and you could feel that in your heart a lot. But yeah, let's see how it could also be around like child therapy. I am getting like big children vibes from here. But yeah, let's see what your career is actually about, so you know if this is resonating or not. We have over here perseverance. And you see how she's like, I do believe that this is you, you know, this person may be like, okay, I'm giving up. This could be like the death of a parent, for example, with those orphans, and you're there like, hey, everything's gonna be okay, hey, this is a bad situation, but you're gonna make it. You know, I really feel like you're here helping other people. Yeah, especially with this facade. This is the orphan card, funny enough. This is all about inner child issues. It's about childhood. And it's about overcoming those issues. I really feel like you show those children that they are allowed to dream. You know, they are allowed to shine. And, yeah, that's it. We also have gossip. Where again, I feel like you were a friend to those children. It's like, hey, not everything is lost, and you actually make them fun, make them laugh, you are funny, and you bring them hope, and you bring them light into their lives. That is so beautiful. We have the 8 of Wands, a lot of communication. We have the 4 of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. It's almost like get out of your cocoon kind of vibes, where you inspire other people to have fun, you know, to not stay in their houses. So if it is not about like children, it could be around like depression or just some kind of therapy eventually. Just making people feel good and letting people know that there is a space for them. You know, there is people there are people, grammar, there are people out there that do respect them and that do love them, and they will find their tribe, you know. And I feel like this is also a little message for you, because you sometimes may feel that you are not on the right path, that things are not happening, that you are not supposed to be here, that you don't know what to do. Get out of your cocoon, connect with others, because that is how you get to know your soul tribe, okay? And with this 8 of Wands and 4 of Wands, just like, I feel like your career is around, or what do you want to do in your career? This thing of, am I on the right path? Is this the right path? I do believe it is about showing people that there is life to live here, okay? There's things that we can have fun doing. Maybe even around like travel. Yeah. Okay, that is what I'm getting. So let's see here, what is your current situation, how you're feeling, what is up with your career right now. Hopefully you will be able to see if you are already on the right path here. I kind of feel like you are though, but let's see. Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, oh my god, it's just like, number one, by you taking care of yourself, you're already taking care of others, okay? That is something important that you should know. And it could be around, like, if you haven't made the move towards this career, make the move. Do what makes you feel passionate. Do what brings you to life, because you were inspiring those kids. You were inspiring those people around you, okay? Even if it's not kids specifically, just people around you. You're inspiring them by you being yourself and by you doing the things that you love, okay? We also have the Queen of Cups, a lot of feminine energy. A lot of it with this Empress. Yeah. Could definitely be something around like fostering kids or, again, childcare. Just something related with children, because you see how like she's pregnant and there's all like this divine feminine mother energies. You don't have to be female though, but it's just that care for people. And it could actually be elder people. So maybe you want to work on a nursing home. I do get a lot of children vibes though, but for someone out there it could be. And it's just, I do feel like you're doing something that you love, and you're doing something that makes you feel like a grown-up, you know, it makes you feel like you're responsible for someone, and that I do feel like it fulfills you. And again, whatever you're doing with your heart, you're doing it, you're making it grounded. Okay, I do feel like you're a very emotional person in a good way. You're very compassionate, and you just want to make people feel good, you know, especially with this heart chakra over here. I just feel like you want to bring fun to life. We have stop, speak up, yeah, and I'm worth more. So for some of you, this career may be a career change and you haven't done it yet. Do it, okay? For others of you, and I do feel like this for most of you, it's time for you to also look at yourself, because I feel like you take care of a lot of people and you don't take care of yourself enough, especially with that Queen of Pentacles. So, and it's the same thing. As you take care of yourself, you're also taking care of others, okay? As you respect and do the self-care, you're already healing others, okay? So really be sure that you're doing what you need. I'm not really getting that. Again, it could be for some of you that you need to change this career, and that this is not for you, that you are worth more of this, more than this. I just feel like you are worth more than what you're giving to yourself. Okay, so you may be overworking, you may be giving a lot to others and not to yourself. All right, so be aware of that. But let's go and look at if you are on the right path, okay? So are you on the right path? Yes, you are. 7 of Pentacles, that is beautiful. So I do feel like you're creating something. I feel like you're creating really beautiful relationships that will last for a very long time, okay? And this whole children situation, it could be about you connecting with your inner child, okay? You doing something that makes you feel young again, that makes you feel inspired and happy, okay? But I do feel like you're creating something very solid, and it may still be in the very beginning, especially with the 7 of Pentacles, of planting the seeds, of growing them. It may take some time, but I do feel like you're headed on a beautiful way. Yeah, King of Swords. I do feel like you're headed, this is where you're headed, and I feel like you're headed into a position of power, into a place where you are allowed, where you can be this guide, okay, where you can guide others to feel happy and to create good things, where you bring a lot of clarity to them, and you just, it's almost like you're the big sister, big brother to anyone who crosses your path through here. That is beautiful. So what is your block here? Wheel of Fortune. That is interesting. Next action to take, Queen of Cups again, and the advice is Knight of Cups. So you are very compassionate, but I feel like right now, and you're very emotional, and I feel like your heart is your biggest guide. I mean, I feel like everyone's heart is their biggest guide, and it's not about emotions, it's about the heart, okay? Because the heart for me is the portal to the intuition, and it's all connected, and I feel like you're not using it enough, okay? You may be questioning this, you may be doubting yourself. Believe in yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself. Are you happy with where you are now? Are you happy with, do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like you're doing everything that you can? Because with this Wheel of Fortune in your block, there is a shift that wants to happen, and you're pushing it up. He's like, no, you're not going to shift. You're not going to shift. Everything has to stay the same. And you can grow something so beautiful here, okay? Especially with this Empress, she's pregnant, okay? She's pregnant, and I definitely feel like you can create beautiful things if you follow your heart, okay? If you allow yourself to go with the flow and not really know if this is going to work, not really know if, it's not about not really knowing if this is going to work, it's about not really knowing if, what is going to happen, how it's going to happen, you know? Okay, let's get some clarification here on a couple of things. Let me see that King of Swords for where you're headed, okay? So we have over here, wow, yeah, man, all this water energy. Holy lasagna. We have a lot of Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, basically, because we have all of them. We have the King, the Queen, and the Knight. And plus this Chariot energy is like, I do feel like where you're headed is a place where things move really, really fast, where I feel like people's lives move really, really fast because you are there, okay? Because you show compassion, because you help them with that. And I feel like you're definitely going to a place where you feel love for what you do, and you feel proud of yourself for what you do, and you truly believe in what you do, and you truly believe in yourself. But again, I feel like you're resisting this change a little bit with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because I kind of feel like if this change, this career hasn't ended where you were before, it could be like an office career, a corporate career, something like that. And I do feel like you were miserable, but again, I'm worth more. I feel like you deserve more, okay? And also, again, for some of you, if you're ready to shift, I do feel that you need to rest a little bit more, okay? Because you could be at the risk of burning yourself out, and it's almost like you would miss out on big changes. You would miss out on important stuff. You wouldn't, okay? You definitely wouldn't, right? Everything is under control, and I feel like it's time for you to let go of that control, and just allow things to unfold naturally, okay? So let's pull some final messages and advice here for you. Inner child, wow, don't take life too seriously. We have the Fox, shadow work. There are no shadows without light. And we also have over here Deer. Trust, approach the situation with a light heart. And I definitely feel that this shadow work, there are no shadows without light. It's you being a light, okay? It's you showing, it's you also like teaching people and helping them embrace the darkness. For you to do that, you have to embrace your darkness too first, okay? So there may be some healing that you need to do with this inner child and shadow work. But just know that I do feel like you are on the right path, and this could take you very, very far. And most than like money and I don't know, recognition or any of that. It's about you feeling good about what you do. It's you feeling like you're making a difference, and you will make a difference, okay? I definitely feel like these children's or these people's lives, they will change because of you. So believe in yourself, okay? Trust in yourself, and just really pour your heart in this and let your heart guide you, because I feel like you're a little bit scared of doing that. And also, the heart, I do believe, is telling you, hey, take a little break. Hey, take care of yourself too. Okay, it's not only about others, it's about yourself too. All right. Wow, this was interesting. So pile number 5. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. And if it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below, definitely. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.